All right, good evening, everyone, and welcome to the Hawks Nest, where Lakota East Thunderhawks will be taking on the Mason Comets. Tonight, we are walking you through the game. My name is John Mashek, and I've got Matt Schnelly with us. Tonight, we'll be your anchors here, so go ahead, Matt. Anything you got to say to the audience?
Yeah, I think it should be a real exciting game tonight as we see two of the top three teams in the GMC squaring off for what ultimately could end up putting them in a three-way tie for first place. We've got Mason right now leading the GMC with a, I think, 5-0 GMC record, and Lakota East coming in here with four wins and one GMC loss, as they currently sit tied for second place in the GMC with Lakota West. So we'll get them here kicked off here in just a minute.
Yeah, Matt, there is a lot at stake tonight. Mason's coming in here with they're actually undefeated. So they've had 7 wins so far in their record and 3 ties. So I know Lakota East is looking to give Mason their first loss tonight, probably due to kind of how things shook up last year. Matt, I don't know if you remember that, but the Mason Comets went up 2-1 and with a thunderstorm that took off probably about 30 minutes of game time, and unfortunately, the Hawks left losing, and that put them out of first in the GMC finish and let West slide in there on them. So tonight's about hopefully redemption, and as East looks to give Mason their first loss.
Yep, I was gonna bring that one up myself. Yeah, certainly something that the two of us have heard about from our boys over the last year. The game that they felt like they had a good chance there to come back, and unfortunately shortened by weather, unable to finish it one out last year. So they'll get a chance this year as Sean Dickerson gets an early breakaway opportunity, but Mason does well to shut him down there. Mason's looking to play out of the back here with a little bit of possession. Juan wins the ball back, plays it into the center to his brother Jason, and James is able to make a tackle there and win that ball. Caleb will look to play it forward here on the near side. Not quite able to bring that one in. So looking at the starting lineup here, we've got the pretty similar starters to what we've seen the last few games. I think we got Grayson Reynolds, I'll say, as maybe a different starter from the last game here, starting on this outside midfield. Seems like each game, coach has been rotating a couple different players there as starters, and then rotating them throughout the game as well. So.
Yeah, it looks like Lakota East has dropped into 4-back formation. That's a little bit different for them, probably just to make sure that they've got enough defensive pressure for one of the top offensive leaders in boys soccer, Marcus Nito. He's been making his mark this season as a junior for Mason, number 14 out there. He's currently sitting in 3rd in the offensive leader poll, and wow.
Man, early chance
Juan
there.
Bartolome Perez with a header there, and that's he's known for scoring a lot of. Yeah, here we go with the replay.
Check this replay. Yeah. Looks like the ball bouncing in the box. Ooh. Yeah, Juan had good position on the defender there. Just about put that in the side net. So, yeah, as you were mentioning, Juan's got, I think, 3 head ball goals on the season. So he's definitely shown many times that he's able to connect with his head and get the ball in. So. Just not on that one. As Seth will look to play the ball to James, who will swing it over here to Emerson in a little bit of space. He'll try to play a long ball through to Chris, but just a little bit too strong. So, yeah, you had mentioned a little bit of a change in formation we saw in the last game against Hamilton in the second half of the game. They altered their formation and dropped Louise from the defensive midfielder position back in as a center back to give him 4 defenders. So we saw him kind of playing with that formation a little bit last game, and so yeah, I think maybe they were looking ahead to this game and thinking about going a little bit more defensive, and had an opportunity last week to try it out. So we'll see how it goes for them, if they stick with it throughout the game or not.
Yep, it's really all about how well the defensive backs play today. We've got a lot of opportunities for both teams, a lot of leaders here actually. I know that in the top 10 offensive leaders, the East has 2, Chris Fermanzima and I think Sean Dickerson are both in that list. And then we also see that Mason has 2 players as well in the top 10. So this should be a very competitive match tonight.
Yeah, but I definitely think it will be. It looks so far still very early. East has done well to have a lot of possession in this game and looking to try to get out on the front foot and maybe try to get an early goal against Mason. So you had mentioned Marcos Nito before, a player that certainly you and I are familiar with, having seen him play with our boys on the club team a few years back, and yeah, he's quite a player. So glad to see him doing well and seeing what we can do to shut him down tonight. So we got Jason on the far side, or is that Juan?
That's Juan.
Okay, Juan.
Yeah. Good switch to Grayson Reynolds here. Hopefully they'll drop it to Emerson. Good step.
All right,
good challenge.
Mason,
Yeah, I like that.
Jason does good to win it back. Played it forward
pressure.
to Juan quickly. He's going to play it through to, I think he's... Looked like he might have been a step off sides, but the flag didn't come up as he wasn't able to get to the ball. So Mason will look to dribble it out of the backfield. And
I like the double teaming. Yeah, definitely.
Look to play long here. Got a couple of defenders back.
Yep. All right.
Luis does good to
get clear here.
Yep. Head that down to Juan, who cleared it forward. Oh, Caleb. Yeah, Caleb and James there almost got a foot to the head there, but fortunately it didn't. So
here we go. Let's see what we can get here.
Grayson will play it back to James, who will play it back to Emerson. Try to regroup and reorganize.
Good triangles here, passing around. Mason, finding.
Good ball. Find James in the corner.
Good patience.
Cross in. Oh. Seeing some early opportunities. We like to see if they can test the keeper early and see if they can find some opportunities. All right, Mason will set the ball up here for a goal kick. He'll play it short to the center back, and he'll look to find some opportunities going forward. And turn the ball over to Chris. See if Chris can get a chance on goal.
Ooh. Oh, a little deflection actually.
Yeah, deflection there. So
yeah, I like that step. That's what you have to do if you're going to want to win these games, right? First to the ball.
Yeah, especially high up the field. If you can create a turnover there in your final third,
keep the pressure up here so that they can't build out of the back, right?
Yeah. Good possession so far. Mason will look to get reorganized here and play it back to his keeper. Sean will put a little pressure on. He'll play long. James is able to get a head on it, but out of bounds for a Mason throw in here on the near side. Mason throw it in. Looks to dribble across the middle. Dribbles through some pressure, through some more pressure. Going to play it forward, and James does good there to intercept that pass. Juan will bring it around. Let's see if he can find Grayson, and
here we go.
Mason's able to win the ball back, but Emerson gets on it. James is able to poke it through to Grayson. He can play it across the middle.
Almost.
The space was there, but let him a little bit too much as Mason looks to counter quickly with a long ball, and Caleb's got him one-on-one with the attacker. Looks like he played it right out of bounds. So it'll be an East goal kick from there, as Ryan will look to set it up and see what his options are coming out. He's going to push Louise wide there, see if he can create a little bit more space.
I got to get to see some movement out of the midfield,
though.
To
check in, too.
Got to get some check-ins.
Nope.
Okay.
He didn't see it, so send him down the field. Ryan will send it long. Sean does good there to flick the ball on with his head.
Nice.
Jason will play long.
Oh, it needs a bad touch here.
Yeah, keep him under pressure there.
Don't let him out, right?
Mason will play it down the right sideline. He's able to flick the ball past Seth. Not able to play it into the attacker as Louise was there to intercept it. Mason will move the ball back and forth across their back line as they kind of look for some space to move forward.
Yeah.
Doing good there to switch the field and then play it back to the middle. Plays it back to the outside. Looks to send it across. Marcos on the ball. Makes a couple moves there, works it back outside. Ryan should be able to handle that one. Seeing a little bit of movement there from Mason in the attack, and starting to kind of see what they're going to try and do here today. Sean plays the ball long down the left side. Chris is giving chase. Mason defender will just play it out of bounds. Looks like Caleb's going to come up here for a throw, so we should see a long throw into the box. See if we can get something off of this, similar to a corner kick.
Yeah, send it in Luis Perez Luna, who's also had some nice header finishes off of some throw-ins here. So hopefully we get one right here. Great throw.
Chris on the ball.
Oh,
not sure what.
Something about the throw-in, actually, I think. So he must have lifted his foot. Yeah. Redoing the throw. Yeah.
Caught a bad throw-in on that one. It's a little bit hard to see from where we are to the far sideline what he did there, but so Mason will set up here to take the throw. Looking around for some options, and he'll throw it long down the field. Jason does good there to put pressure on his back. We'll play it back
quick
to
pressure
Ryan,
off of Alex, I think. Alex Green. Yeah.
Emerson's got some time. He'll look for something. Oh, just out of James's reach. So Mason will counter quickly here. They look for something going forward. Marcos on the ball. He flicks it forward, but Ryan's easily able to pick that one up. Play it out to the left side to Seth to see if we can get something going there, but turned over quickly to Mason, and they'll quickly come back into the attack.
Mason is really they are coming after it right now.
Yeah.
They're pressing hard here. So just need the Thunderhawks to play with some composure here.
Yep, we had a lot of good possession early. The last few minutes maybe falling off a little bit as Mason's kind of picked it up. You'll kind of have that throughout the game. Moments where the play will transition and shift from being more possession to playing a little bit more defensively.
Edward Zaw takes the throw in for Mason. And here we go. Thunderhawks.
See us playing that possession through the middle much. We got to look to try to build that attack through the middle, through the midfielders.
Good effort by Grayson Reynolds to win to help stop the counter. That was Edward Zaw. Good quick step from Mason on that too. Good effort by the senior captain, James Schnelly.
Yep, we'll get an East throw in. Emerson will look to take the throw, see if he can find an option long down the field. Just can't get over to Chris. Louise does good to win that, or I should say Jason. Yeah, Jason does good to win that one back. Emerson will play it safely back to Ryan, and we'll get him reorganized here and build the attack back up. Looks to play it over to Seth. Can he keep it in bounds?
Nope.
No, he can't. He had some space over there, but played a little behind him. So Mason will get a throw in deep on their sideline.
Sending all but two. Keeping their two center backs.
Yep, they got two sitting back watching Chris. All right, ball comes in. They work it out to the top of the box. They'll work it back down inside the right corner. Marcus will take a shot there just wide of the net. So
you don't want to give him a lot of space, that's for sure. You need to stay marked on him at all times.
Yep, he's a shooter. He'll create his own shot, and he'll he'll take him from anywhere on the field. So they're mindful of that. They certainly know his abilities and his style. So I expect him to keep a close eye on him and try to limit his chances. Nice ball by Caleb. Chris does good to chest that ball down to Sean. He's looking for some options here. Able to work it over to Jason, who's going to switch the fields over to Seth. See if we can get some pressure going down the left sideline. Seth will bring it back to Jason in the middle.
We got a Fernando Velasquez as the right striker up here, right forward.
Okay. Fernando came in, subbed in for Grayson.
Yep.
On the last
some fresh
stoppage.
legs.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Looking for maybe some more physicality on Edward Zaw here with putting Fernando on him.
Yeah.
Fernando's a very physical player. Does a great job using his body. Tell you what, Matt, I mean, earlier today with the storms that came through, kind of wondering how tonight was going to be, but it actually has turned out to probably be one of the better nights for soccer.
Yeah, temperatures finally drop. I think every other game we've announced, it's been up in the 90s and hot and miserable and very comfortable tonight in the 60s. No humidity. So, yeah, it turned out to be a perfect night for a soccer game. So
let's see if we can get a throw in that passes the ref here.
Ball comes through, but falls harmlessly down to the keeper. He'll play it out quickly, punt it out towards midfield. Seth will put some pressure on the attacker, and he'll play it all the way back to his keeper. So nice job there by Seth. Chris comes on quick, just not able to get it. Mason's going to look to dribble out. Sean's going to put the pressure on. Mason does good there to maintain possession and play it back safely to the defense and try to regroup. We'll play it down the sideline. Looking for maybe a little, he makes a turn on the ball. He's going to drive forward.
Nice job by Emerson Nashek there.
Does good to get his body in position to cut him off. Yeah, I don't think they were. Chris wasn't quite in position there to get to that run.
Yep.
Probably needed to hold it for another second or two.
Put a little loft on it. Yeah.
But right idea. They like to play those balls down the sidelines into the corner. So Mason will get the throw in here. He'll look to throw it long towards midfield. Emerson does good to win the head ball. Falls to Fernando. Mason's able to get possession back, and number 7's there driving down the sideline. Gets past Emerson, but Caleb's there to cut him off. They'll work the ball across the field to the right side. Cross coming in. Oh, Emerson does good there to get his foot on it.
Yeah, Marcus was right there. Marcus was right there, man. Sleeping on the weak side, camping out back there. Just patient defending. Good clear.
Yep.
By Juan.
All right, Mason will try to work it down the left side there, but ball taken away by East. Chris plays it over to Sean. He's going to work it across the field to the near side to Fernando. He's going to slow it down for a minute, let Sean get in place, and then play him in. Nice ball. They'll win a throw out of that, and yep, we'll see Caleb come up and send a long one in. Looks like we got a Lakota East sub, so Owen Wagner coming in for Jason.
Yep. That defensive midfielder.
So
Owen's a senior.
Yeah, Jason Bartolone Perez, who been playing a lot of minutes here the last couple games. So, all right, Caleb takes a long throw. Oh, almost. James was able to get the rebound. Caleb will put it back in, but just a little bit too strong on that backside.
Mason will reset, build out of the back here. Definitely have a lot of confidence out of the back.
I don't know that the keeper has played any of the goal kicks that long. I think they've played them all short. We'll get a foul on Mason there. So Lakota East free kick. Louise will set it up, see what his options are. Now, thought about playing it to James, but decided to play it back to Ryan, who will immediately play it back to Juan. All right, got Seth going down the left sideline. Seth's going to play along to Chris, see if Chris can beat his man, and just a little bit out in front of him.
Turf looks fast tonight.
Yeah, it's playing fast. All right, so Mason will set up here for the goal kick, and of course, as soon as I say he hasn't played any of them long tonight, he's going to send them down the field and play a long one here. So sends it out towards midfield, and Mason's able to win possession, work it around through from a couple different players. James is pressuring the ball now, and nope, not out of bounds. Thought that was out.
Yeah.
So Owen's able to knock the ball out of bounds for a Mason throw in. So they'll have a throw down deep in their attacking side. There's a long into the box, and East's able to head it out, but Mason wins the second ball. Ball's played into Chris. He'll lay it off for Sean, who's going to lay it off for
Seth.
Seth running down that left side. Juan's going to
reset here.
Yeah, reset. Fernando was on his way of dropping back defensively as Luis played him a long ball over the top. He was moving one way, and the ball was. Luis had ideas of him moving the other. So ball out of bounds over here for a Mason throw in on the far sideline. We'll throw it down the side. And Luis. Mason's dribbling through the defense. He'll turn back to Marcos. Marcos dribble, looking for options. James is on him.
Doubled.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Didn't see much there. We'll get him for a foul right outside the box. Check this replay. I don't know.
Too hard to see.
Yeah. Yeah, looks like Sean got him.
Yeah, it looks like Sean Dickerson got him there. A little clip in the back.
Yep.
Back of the leg.
All right, so Mason will set up here for a free kick just outside the 18-yard box. See if he'll shoot it or if he'll look to play it to the far post to his teammates. Nope, looks to shoot it. The wall does its job and knocks it down.
Ooh.
Ball sneaks through and out of bounds.
You see that?
Yeah.
It's bouncing around.
So it looks like the ball was cleared. Let's see what the replay shows here on the second ball. So, shot off the wall off James's back. Second ball in. Hits off a Mason player.
Number 15.
It looks like Seth cleared that ball out last minute. So corner kicks in.
Yeah.
It's like a head ball on the backside out of bounds. So.
Yeah, we've seen in the past free kicks or corner kicks where maybe there's an unmarked man in the box, and that's normally pretty much trouble.
Yeah, we've given up a couple goals on free kicks and corner kicks this year, so hasn't been lately. The first couple games of the year, I think they had a little bit more trouble with it, but
tightened up.
Yep, they got themselves organized and been doing much better. All right, Mason will make a long throw down the sideline. Louise gains position on the ball. He tries to hold off the attacker. I don't think it's going to roll out of bounds. Oh, he does a nice job to turn that ball up the field.
Nice.
Yeah, out of bounds there for a East throw.
Yeah.
So a minute ago, I think we had Jason Bartolome Perez subbing in for James Schnelly in the midfield. Get him to catch a break, get a little rest. So Fernando plays the ball forward. Just a little too much as the keeper's easily able to pick that one up. All right, Mason keeper will punt the ball out across the midfield, and Louise does good to knock it down.
Okay.
Sean's not quite able to.
Thought that would have been a.
Yeah.
I thought we would have heard a whistle on that.
No, but fortunately it ends up.
Yeah, at least we kept possession.
Rolling
here.
to East. Juan does good there to get through a couple defenders and maintain possession. Cross in the box, but Mason does well to clear that one. Nope. Caleb's on the ball there. To Emerson. Nice ball to the middle. See if we can switch sides there. Play it over to Seth.
Ooh.
He'll play it safe to Juan. I think maybe he had Juan. Or
Yeah,
I'm sorry, played it safe to Louise. I think he had Juan on the far sideline.
Yeah.
He could have played it down there, but opted to play negative with it. Ultimately, Mason's able to get possession back as they look to build their attack. Play the ball across the middle. Got Marcos running in the middle in the seam.
Good,
Owen does good there to come over and
Emerson and Owen really.
Yeah, Emerson got his body on it to slow him up, and then Owen was able to slide across and swipe the ball away. We'll see James coming back in. He's going to come in for Fernando, and he'll slide Owen. He'll go back in the midfield and slide Owen to the outside where Fernando was. As Mason looks to take their throw in, he'll throw it down into the corner, and looks like out of bounds on East again for another Mason throw in. Louise does good there to head that out, and Sean's able to win that possession. Chris checks in and gets it. Plays it to Owen, who plays it back to Chris.
Oh, not now. Yeah.
Oh, he was off.
Yeah, not now.
Too late.
I don't think Sean saw that he lost possession.
Yeah.
Chris lost possession there, so it's kind of.
He had Juan running wide open down the left side too, but it's hard to see them all. So Mason will take the offsides kick out. East does good to win the first head ball, but heads it down to the Mason player. Mason will gain possession here. Play it back here to the defense. See if they can get reorganized. They're going to look to switch fields over there to the far side. Seth does good to close the space there and win the ball. Be an East throw in. Seth will throw it backwards to the middle to Caleb, and Caleb will play it long down the center. Looking for the same ball there, another left to right switch, but Seth does good to win that one again.
Oh, wow.
Plays him through. Shots just wide of the net.
You can see why Marcus Nito has the number of assists he has with the flicks that he's able to execute there. Very dangerous. He's got 7 assists on the year. So he's listed as number 3 in assists.
Yeah, he's quite active all over the field, playing that number 10 position, both in taking shots and creating chances for his teammates. So, as you said, we're seeing that tonight for sure. All right, he knocks the ball out of bounds. We'll have a Mason throw on the far sideline. Play it across the field, see if Owen can
Ooh,
intercept
I like
it. He
that.
does. Plays the ball over to Chris.
Just behind him.
Yeah.
Hey, but I do appreciate that step.
Yeah.
I mean, that awareness was key. Almost could have. I mean, that could have turned into something great, right?
Yeah, that's what you're looking for. Those moments there where you can step up, win that ball, and quickly counter. All right, we got a Mason substitution.
Logan Cochran.
All right, Mason will look to try to move the ball down the near sideline. Marcus has the ball there, but he'll turn and dribble it back. Give it back to the defenders and let him organize. Owen put some pressure on him. Good pressure there, able to cause him to make a pass there for Seth to intercept, and plays it right back in. See if he can find James in the corner. Too strong.
Yep.
James kind of got tucked in. He was,
Yeah.
I think, looking for something towards goal, and too many defenders there. Jason tried to play it out to the outer corner, but he was moving the other way. So Mason throw in. He'll look to throw it pretty long. Yep, off of East here for another Mason throw in, closer to midfield now. James does good there to win the header, but the second ball goes right down to Marcus's feet. Make a move there on Owen, turn the ball up the field. Oh, still in. Oh, no.
He called it out. Yep.
All right, so we got an East throw in here. Emerson Mashek's going to look to take it, see what he can find here. Looking for some teammates to make a run. That was a good ball. Chris was able to chest it down to Owen, who's able to play it forward to Sean, but a lot of Mason defenders around him, not able to do much with it. He'll play it out long. James gets position there and wins a header. But again, second ball goes to Mason. All right.
I'm seeing some stuff out in the distance over here, Matt.
Yeah, I thought I saw something out of the corner of my eye. Some lightning flashes, maybe. All right, Emerson's looking to play it forward. Sean wins possession. Can he get a shot here? Deflected. Oh, Mason keeper with a diving save. Oh, offsides again. Not sure who was offsides on that one. If it was Kurt, see on the replay here. You see Sean making his move. Yeah. I think Chris was offsides there by the time Sean took the shot. They were both moving forward for a through pass, but they were offsides on the rebound. All right, Mason will again look to play out of the back with possession, play it through the middle, and they'll work it back over towards this near sideline. They'll look to send a long cross in towards the center, but Louise does good to knock it down. Come down to Owen. He'll play it safe back to James. He's going to dribble forward, see where he can find some options. Plays it to Sean, back to James, back to Sean. Not able to find Louise over there on the left side, but he had the right idea for sure.
Yeah, it looked like Emerson was pushed up real far looking for something.
Yeah, I think they had a couple options on
Yeah.
in either corner.
Sometimes it's the passes you don't receive and the runs you make, right?
Yep, that's right.
Keeping those defenders distracted.
All right, Mason looking to bring it down the far sideline. I think Seth knocked it out of bounds, so we'll have a Mason throw.
Looks like Mason has a corner kick here.
All right, we'll get things lined up. We'll leave. Looks like East's got everybody back but Chris. Leave Chris up towards midfield. Ball in. Headed out there by Louise again. Sean's on the ball, making the run.
Just an unfortunate pass.
Ball played back in. Looks like Owen's got position if he can hold him off.
Ref gives it to the Hawks
Gives it to
because of that shove.
Yeah. All right, out of bounds on the far sideline for an East throw. Seth Kaiser will take this one. Not able to connect there, but James is able to win the second ball.
Good sportsmanship there.
Yep.
A free kick for Lakota East.
Louise takes the ball, drives in a low ball towards the box, but Jason's able to win the second ball. Not able to get a shot on that one, but not much doing on the counter as Louise is able to easily regain possession. He's looking to play it long for Chris, but overplays that one. He rolls easily into the keeper, who picks it up and throws it out to the defender. He'll play it back towards the center. Play it back to the midfielder. They do a nice job moving the ball in and out, into the midfield, back to either the outside or back to the defender. Just trying to move our players around with the ball, get them out of the way before they take their shot down the field, as they are now. They play a long ball. Seth does good there to get his body in front of that. Mason's shot just over the goal. So Ryan will set the ball down and he'll play it out short to Louise. He's going to survey the field and plays it long, trying to get connected with Chris here on the run. Chris is on the ball, see if he can get some support. He's got Juan. Who plays it back to Seth. He plays it to James. He's going to spring the ball on this side to Emerson. Swing it over to the right side. Emerson's going to play one in towards Chris. Not a bad idea. Out of bounds for an East throw. Ball given away quickly to Mason, who's countering. Caleb does good there to knock it out of bounds and slow the attack. So we'll have a Mason throw in around midfield, allow us to get set, get reorganized on the backside.
There we go.
All right.
Cut East ball.
Yep. Juan does good there to play the ball into James. He's got pressure coming from behind. Gets it off to Sean, who's going to play it over to Emerson. He's got some space in front of him if he wants to take it. He's going to try to chip it in to Chris. Jason does good there to win the second ball, but they'll counter quickly. Caleb does good there to catch up to the Mason attacker.
Here we go.
Try to play it back to Marcus. Yeah. Take your time. You got help and numbers. There you go. Plays the ball over to the left side there to Juan, who's going to look to dribble across the middle. Plays it back here to Emerson. Again, he's got space. All right, Mason will play it out. Marcos on the ball.
Good.
Jason does good there to hold him up. I think that's a good foul there. Just slow him down. A kick from there isn't going to be dangerous.
You need to release there, my guy. Getting a little too high.
Yeah.
I like the idea, but there comes a point where you find yourself
very aggressive there. You see your center back dribbling the ball.
Yeah.
Halfway down the attacking third. So, but turns out good. We get an East throw in as they work some possession here. Sean lays it up beautifully to Chris.
Yep. There we go.
Draws a nice, good free kick here from a good position.
Yep,
All right, let's check out the replay here
before the time runs out.
Oh yeah. Chris made a move on him, dribbled right around him, and got 15 seconds here. I think you'll see Sean take a shot. Oh, diving save by the keeper. It'll be out for a corner, but we won't have time for that this half. So, all right, that's the end of the first half. As we're all tied up here 0-0, and we'll come back here for the second half shortly.
Find your story at Metro Parks of Butler County. Find your story at Metro Parks of Butler County. Find your story at Metro Parks of Butler County. Find your story at Metro Parks of Butler County.
Hey, Monica.
Hey.
Westchester wants to know, how do I rent the barn?
Well, Mulhauser Barn is a rental facility that Westchester owns. It was actually originally built in 1881, but the Westchester Township acquired it in 2008, and now we use it as a rental facility for weddings, graduation parties, any event you can think of. It's a seasonal facility open from April 1st through November 15th because there's no heating or air conditioning. You can find more information on availability, pricing, and scheduling a tour to visit Mulhauser Barn at westchesteroh.org. If you have a question about Westchester Wants to Know, visit any of our social media or visit our website.
All right, welcome back to the Hawks Nest. We are tied 0-0 going into the second half. It's been a great back and forth match so far. Do want to do a special shout out to Westchester TV for helping us record these games. It's been great, and I know we've got some fans watching. I think, Matt, you have some family. Anybody you want to say hi to at home?
Yeah, I got a couple fans, my sister and her family watching in the Philadelphia area, and my in-laws down in the Orlando area watching, and then a couple family locals. So shout out to everyone watching, and glad that we're able to do this and bring the games to people who are not able to be here in person. So, yep, get the second half kicked off. As you said, John, obviously an even score, but a very evenly played game. I think moments for each team where they look to be more on the front foot in the attack, and then it kind of ebbs and flowed a little bit. We had some good possession early, and then it kind of seemed like Mason had possession for a while, kind of in the middle, and so, pretty even all around. We'll see how they come out here in the second half. If come out with some energy and some fire and try to get a goal here. So early on here, it looks like we got a Mason throw in on the far sideline. They'll throw it in, look to work it back across this way through their defenders. Ball intercepted here by Juan, and then dribble forward. He'll slow down and look for some possession. Plays it into Sean, who has the ball taken away. Oh, James was good there to win that back, but no one home to pick it up. So Mason stays on the ball, and they'll look to play it forward. Little bit of a back and forth here, possession going back and forth between the two teams. Mason trying to work it down that far sideline. Juan does good to get a head on it there, but falls right down to the foot of the Mason player. And Seth there wins possession, able to play it forward to Chris, and he's instantly under pressure with two players. Got a trip
call.
there, but no,
there
all right. Well, a little bit of a
you can
little
see.
slower whistle there, but he got his foot. James will set it down and play it quickly to Jason. Does a good job to get past the Mason defender, and Chris is just not quite able to handle that pass in.
I would say one thing Mason's really good at is they're closing down the player. They're closing down the ball very well. Very quick to step there.
Yeah, when we play into the middle, they're instantly under pressure from one or two Mason players.
Nice step by Grayson Reynolds there to knock the ball away.
All right, Mason will play it slowly up the near sideline. They're looking for spots, but they're not finding them. These defenders are doing well to apply the pressure, not letting them turn on the ball. Mason there works on that far sideline, plays it to the middle, and he'll harmlessly play that one in. It'll roll right to the foot of Ryan Warm. Ryan's going to play it into James, who's checking back towards him. Plays it back to Louise. He's looking for an option. Oh, Louise makes a move there to create some space. Work the ball forward to Chris. Plays it to Sean, who's going to try to hit it down the sideline to Juan. Mason defenders there. Kick it out of bounds. So we'll get an East throw in here right in front of the bench, and Seth will play it quickly to Chris. Woo! Chris makes a move, but again, the Mason defender, the second defender's right there. So
yeah, almost had a meg on that guy.
Yeah.
Thankfully, he had cover behind him.
Yeah. All right, Seth thought about playing quick. He's going to bring it back here. Plays it into James and not able to get his foot on it. Just not able to find something there in that final third.
Our passes
James,
in there have not been too threatening, I'll tell you
James
that.
does good to recover, and Sean comes over to add the second support for the...
We need to push up. Coaches getting animated saying, push up with the attack. We can't leave these gaps.
Yep.
So...
a lot of running for your outside midfielders, but they got to be there, and I think that's why they rotate them in and out, to keep them fresh, because they expect them to drop back defensively and be there on the attack, as Mason's able to play the ball through, and Caleb's applying the pressure, and the ball rolls right out of bounds for a goal kick.
Yeah.
Nice job by Caleb to recover on that one. Mason.
He got the ball tangled up in his legs, which is always
Yeah.
dangerous. Yeah. Great defending, though, following it all the way through.
Yep. So Ryan will play it out to the near side to Seth, and he's got some space to dribble up the sideline. Mason's closing space now, but when he does, he leaves Sean open in the middle.
Yeah, we got to get some of those balls into the attacking
Yeah.
third. They're just not clean enough right now.
All right, Mason's driving down the left sideline there. Caleb's got him squared up. He's unable to turn on it, but Caleb knocks it out of bounds, and it's going to be a Mason corner kick. So Marcos looks like he's going to head on over to set up and take this one.
So they got one coming on. Waiting for him to get off.
Yep, got a Mason sub, so.
It's getting pretty physical here.
All right, so Marcos will set up, send it in. Ball headed over the net. Looks like by an East player. They're going to give him another corner kick now on the near sideline, the near corner. All right, Mason looks to kick it in. Ball's lofted in.
Ooh,
wow.
wow.
Off the crossbar.
Wow, that was actually almost
they're
off of our
fortunate,
player,
yeah.
I think. Hard to tell.
Yeah, couldn't tell who hit it with a bunch of bodies in there. It's hard to see what's going on, but fortunate there for East that one was just a little high. But Mason's got possession, and they're going to look to turn around and rebuild their attack and go right back after us. Play the ball to the middle. Seth does good there to clear it out.
Got to keep it here, though.
We got to get some. Chris does good there trying to fight for possession, but not much you can do when you're trying to work through 3 or 4 different Mason players. He'll send it through, try to get one in the seam there to Marcus, just a little bit.
I'm not really sure about these. Kind of feel like a little bit of a rush rollout here.
Mm-hmm.
We're not even set up. Gonna need to be able to kind of get set here.
All right, Chris tries to get around the Mason defender. Oh, looked like that came off his arm, and yep, we get a handball there for a Mason kick or for an East kick. Yeah, I'm with you. We're struggling to get numbers forward.
They want to hold on to it a little bit more. Yeah.
Maybe Ryan could give him a second there before he sends it out and let him get organized and get set to move the ball forward. So Louise will take the kick here near the midfield. Looks like he's going to send a long ball in, trying to find Juan there, but Mason does good. They'll knock it back. Emerson's chasing with Marcos on his back, and he does good there. Just kick it out of bounds.
Yeah, it could have been a 1v1 if Marcos got by him. So smart play.
All right, James does good there to clear it, but again, Chris is up there with 2 or 3 people on him, looking for some opportunities or some options there to get rid of it. All right, Jason will dribble down the right side. He's looking for something. He's able to play it forward to Grayson, who touches it back to him, lets it roll through to Chris. He's going to play it to the corner.
East throw in.
Yeah, East throw in. Mason just kicking it out of bounds, getting their team reset. Looks like Caleb's going to trot down there and set up for a long throw. All right, we're set here, and the ball comes in. Mason able to head it out, but it came right back to Caleb, who not able to handle it there off of his foot and out of bounds.
Unlucky touch.
Yeah. So he'll head back to the back line, get reset up defensively. As Mason takes a throw in, Marcus dribbles across the middle, looks to play it through.
Wow.
They got one-on-one here with a player on the backside, and Seth does great there to hold his position and intercept that pass. And we're going to get Mason fouling him coming out. Looks like I think he got into Caleb's back a little bit when he went up for the head ball. So it could have been dangerous, but Caleb and Emerson did good to catch back up to the guy that had gotten through, and Seth held his position watching the backside runner. So when the cross came through, he was right there to intercept it. So
gotta be a little bit bigger there. Gotta win these back.
Yep. Mason's winning those, beating us to the ball there, especially on the check backs. Ball played in. Seth is in position there to head it out, but
I don't understand. Yeah, it seems like our
I don't know if our defense is or
our midfield just collapsed into a flat line with our defense, which is dangerous.
Yeah,
it really hurts.
Just leaving a lot of space. You can see it now. Juan just checked in. Number 7 was just kind of sitting out there in a lot of space.
Yep.
All right, Mason's patiently looking for their spots. They'll move the ball around. Play it down the left sideline. Jason does good there to knock that one out of bounds. So we'll have a Mason throw in.
Got 2.
Nice. Grayson does good to win the ball.
Says,
double teamed.
Hey, former teammate.
Chris makes an excellent pass to Sean. He's got Juan running down the left sideline, but he's got 2 guys in front of him. He's going to play it back to Grayson on the other side.
I'll tell you what, the midfield is it's hard.
Yeah.
They're having a hard time pushing out quick. Okay. I was going to say, there's no way you can't blow your whistle for that. I don't understand why he thinks it's not.
Yeah. Can't run through his back. He had position on the ball.
I don't think we need a replay. Oh, there we go.
We'll check the replay here. Yeah, Louise had position there.
Yeah. Good call. And good effort.
Yep.
Hey, that's where you want to be aggressive.
Yeah, there's no harm there for the Mason player to go in aggressively. I mean, giving up a foul there isn't going to hurt them, and so
see if we can get possession here.
All right, ball goes through. Marcos is on the ball, dribbling left side. He's got a couple defenders in front of him. Makes a few moves. He's able to get past them. Oh no! Ryan blocks it. Oh man!
Woo! Wow! That's wild.
Made a diving stop on the first one,
and rather.
Yeah, look at this replay. Marcus gets around 4 of our defenders, get a block, and then caught the ball right on the goal line. So,
dang. Mason is still pressing. So maybe I would hope that we would let our team set up here.
Yeah.
Let's do that for a second.
Get set up.
Yeah, we just had a epic save.
Yeah.
That adrenaline's pumping. Here we go.
All right. So Ryan's gonna set it down and send it down the field.
Nice flick.
Yeah.
Man.
All right.
I mean, that should be an East right there. Let's go, boys. Come on. Got to want it here.
Oh, excellent pass by Sean, but press up, apply the pressure.
Yep.
Mason does good to win back possession and play it out. Marcos running on the left side. He slows up. Emerson's able to catch up to him.
Oh, no.
Oh, just wide.
That was dangerous. Somebody's man ran in without any kind of pressure.
I think the attention was on Marcos dribbling across the middle, and they took their eyes off the other players, and he snuck right through there. And
wow.
You can really feel Mason's building a lot of momentum here in the last few minutes and putting us under a lot of pressure. So hopefully we can kind of weather this storm here and gain some of this possession back and get ourselves back into the attack a little bit. All right, Chris is down in the corner on the ball. He's got the defender on his back. Mason's able to knock it away. And
good defending.
Yeah.
Great defending. Send it back in.
Plays along, but Caleb's there.
Ooh, hard to deal with those.
Yeah.
Woo. Good job.
Come on, man. How many of that? How many times?
12 again. He is just all over Luis.
All right, Louise will take his time here. Let our team get set up. See what they can find. Looking for some bodies in the box. He's going to send it in. Possession's bouncing around. The ball falls to James. Heads it out. Back to...
Man. Come on, boys. Good job.
Grayson does good there to win that possession back. But Mason players keeps fighting for it.
Wow.
Marcus comes in, tries to knock it away. Mason comes up with it. He's going to dribble down in the corner. See if he can find an opportunity to send a cross in.
Yep. No, that's us.
Oh. We're going to get a Mason throw in deep in the corner.
Oh, wow.
Oh, James is good to poke it out, but falls right to Marcus's feet. Is able to turn and get a shot off, but shoots straight into Ryan. So Ryan's going to roll it out quick. Rolls it on this near side to Seth, who's going to play it downfield. Looks like Chris slipped on that one, so he wasn't able to get possession.
We got to get these right here.
Yeah.
These are the ones we have to have.
Mason back in possession again near the midfield. They'll patiently take their time, move the ball around, find a seam and dribble forward.
They got two numbers over here on this weak side. I don't like that.
No, Juan's got to drop in there and cover at least number 7, if not number 12. All right, he's going to roll it out again, this time to Caleb Wheeler, kind of right in the middle. Caleb tries to send it down again, looking for Chris up towards midfield. And we're going to get a foul here.
Just a little tangle.
Yeah, didn't look like too much, but
nah.
So we'll get set up. I don't imagine we'll see a shot from this distance. Never know, but
there's two back here on this backside.
Seth does good there to clear that one out. Mason player chips it back in. Emerson clears it over here to the near sideline.
There we go.
There we go. Off the Mason player, out of bounds for a goal kick.
All right, so I think the Thunderhawks are in some desperate need of possession here.
Yeah.
They've been kind of under the pressure here for the last, I would say, 7 to 8 minutes.
All right, so Ryan will play it short to Caleb on the far side, who plays it forward to Owen. Owen does good there to maintain possession. Works it back across the field to Seth. I think Seth was trying to get Chris running down the sideline, but just a little bit too much out in front of him.
Yep. Just mark up tight here.
Yeah, we'll get a Mason throw in, see if we can win possession back quickly.
Yep. Shouldn't be a reason why we shouldn't right here.
Yep. Ball falls to Louise. Clears it forward to Chris.
Chris wants that second ball.
Yep, if he can get it.
Interesting.
Yeah, ball into the
touch. Yeah, I like
touches
that
it down to himself in the corner. Plays it into Sean, but Mason does good to clear it out, but it comes out to Emerson. Going to work it over to James. Tries a one-touch one in, but not too much he could do there. He was under a lot of pressure, so Mason will go quick. They sending the ball down the left sideline. They got numbers coming in the box here.
I don't like that.
And Louise does good there to get a foot on that shot and knock it out of bounds. So we're going to get a Mason corner.
Substitute for the Comets, number 9, Boys Varsity.
Yeah, it looks like about halfway through the second half here, and
Yeah. I think we're still running with the starters from.
yeah, it looks like it. Here we go. We got our first sub of the
All right.
half. Maybe some fresh
Jake.
legs.
Yeah, actually, Owen had come in for Jason earlier, so
that is true. That is true. So
so Jason got a breather here. He's gonna get him back on the pitch here when we get a minute, get a break. Mason sends the ball in. Ryan does good there to get a hand on, knock it away, but falls to the foot of the Mason player. We've got two people pressuring him. He's still able to turn and dribble out of the pressure, and he's going to get fouled by Louise there.
yeah.
All right, you can see the replay there, and I think he just got into his back a little bit,
Yep.
a little bit too much for what the ref was liking. So,
Yep.
so this could be dangerous here. You could see him taking a shot here, or chipping it into to his oncoming teammates.
Just stay with your marked man, everybody. Just everybody stay with him. Don't let him in there.
Chips it in.
Good.
Yeah, good work there. Seth was right in position there to watch the ball roll out of bounds for a goal kick east. So it looks like we're going to see Jason come in now. Looks like he's going to give James a break. Jason Bartolome Perez coming in for James Schnelly with about 18 and a half minutes to go in the game. Caleb will play it out long to the middle,
Right here.
headed by Mason.
You got to have possession here. There we
Sean's
go.
on the ball, but Mason's got numbers defending. Still got 4 or 5 players behind the ball.
Come on, Grayson. Man.
They're able to quickly work
Oh,
the
wow.
possession back out.
Oh, wow. Don't keep him on.
All right.
Yep.
Good pressure there for Louise to cause him to make a bad pass or a bad touch, and Seth's able to clear the ball out, stop the attack. So Mason will have the throw in. Throws it in, Seth has it, but right back to the Mason player. It's like
Pressure free right now.
it's that second ball that's killing us.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Caleb clears it out, but again falls to the Mason player. Seth comes in. Oh, ref says play on. I think Seth thought the Mason player got his hand on it, but I couldn't see it from here. All right, Jason is on
Plays
the
it over the
ball.
top.
Looks to hit Grayson on that far sideline. If Grayson keep it in bounds, it's still in. Does good to cut the ball back. Tries to send it into Chris, but
Keep possession here, boys.
yeah,
Oh, just lost
just
it again.
can't.
Again.
Mason's coming in.
Good
Owen does good there
eye.
to slide and make that tackle.
Good effort.
And then he's
Do you have anything?
No.
Let's see.
does good there to hold possession with Mason coming in hard on his back. Chris is gonna dribble
no.
around and look for space, and
Unlucky.
makes a pass right off of Jason.
Just unlucky.
Yeah.
Good defense, guys. Let's go, Hawks. Come on.
All right, we
Just gotta
gotta
get
we
a
gotta
build out
hold
here,
it because
yeah.
we don't have anybody up yet.
We don't.
All right, Sean sees it.
Man,
Yeah.
they're quick to step with 2 every time.
Here we go.
3v3.
Got a chance.
Oh, unlucky.
Too much. No, ball pops out. Come on, Chris.
Get
Come on, he's
foul.
outside the box.
Can't believe there wasn't a foul there. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, it looked like his
Was he
hands were
outside of the
outside
box?
the box when
Yeah.
he grabbed the ball.
wow. The Lakota East fans are worked up about a handball outside the box.
Let's see if we can see it. It looked close if it wasn't. So it looks clean there. Chris dribbles. Ball's out. It was right on the line. I don't know.
I think that's clean.
Yeah.
I think that's clean. Good call by the refs.
Yeah.
Let him play.
He was right there. All right. Looks like Grayson came off.
Owen went up for Grayson.
Okay. So I didn't see who.
So James Schnelly's back.
Oh,
on.
James came back on. Okay.
All right. Let's reset. Another Mason throw-in. Seth not letting him turn, and that would be
All right. We're
East
going to
ball.
get a East throw in there.
Yep.
Seth did good there to
Yep.
stand strong behind him, not let him turn on the ball. Seth's going to throw it into James. He'll bring the ball down and flicks it forward, but no one there. Mason will regain possession and work the ball out from the back line. Looks to play it through, but Caleb does good there. Ball falls at the feet of Marcos. He's going to look for options as he works down the left sideline. Brings it back across to the middle.
Good job,
Owen does good there to intercept that one. But not able to hold the possession. It goes right back to Mason, plays it back into the corner, and it's going to roll through for a goal kick.
I'll tell you what, they send those outside backs up quick. They come out of nowhere.
Yep, their outside backs are very involved in the attack, that's for sure. I mean, you can see them now sitting really high up the field. And I think maybe us playing a single forward maybe is allowing them a little bit to do that.
Yeah. We haven't really put a ton of pressure on them.
Since our counterattack is kind of a one-man show, so they're able to kind of defend it with just the two center backs. So Mason will try to play that through, and he'll just roll along there to Ryan. He'll dribble across the net, and then pass it back to Louise. Brings it into Seth. Seth to Louise as they work the ball in and out. Seth will play it forward to James. He's got some space there to dribble. He's going to look for Sean, but can't get it to him. He plays it down the sideline to Juan. See if he can do something with it. He's going to try to get a shot off there, but he had two defenders right in front of him. So
Oh, wow.
Mason counters quickly, but loses it out of bounds for an East throw.
Looks like Juan or Jason might be needing a little breather here. Let's see.
Yeah, I saw him on the ground there. I think he got tripped up a little bit, but
good to put a body.
Yeah. All right, Emerson throws it in. Sean plays it to James, who plays the ball through to Juan on this near sideline. Defender plays it back to the goalie, who clears it out. Louise in position. We're going to get an offsides call on number 12 Mason. So I think he was offsides when the goalie kicked the ball or cleared it, even though he came back on sides for the header. He was offsides at the moment the ball was kicked. So we'll get an East free kick here around midfield. Get some numbers forward, and Luis will look to take this one as he sends it in.
Man.
Not much pressure on ball. The ball easily falls to the Mason player, plays it out quick, and got Marcos dribbling forward, plays it to the near sideline. Caleb's there, clears the ball.
Good defense.
Yeah.
Good defense.
What a perfectly timed tackle there to knock that ball away. But we're going to get a Mason corner kick out of it. All right, Mason's lining it up here. Waiting for the sub to get off the field, and we'll get it going in a second.
Good to get clear
Ball
here.
in.
Oh
my gosh, another save by Ryan. Couldn't tell who.
Dang on. Ryan is just earning it
Yeah,
tonight.
he sure is.
Come on. Don't stop playing,
Yeah,
boys.
Louise clears that ball out long. We need to get numbers forward.
Yeah, move as a team here. No gaps. Wow.
They're going to immediately look to play it back in, and Caleb does well there to win that header. And Owen to Jason. Jason plays it forward. Ball's kind of bouncing around here. Juan's going to try to play it to some feet here, see if we can get a little possession and maybe try to make something out of it. Instead of just a bunch of long balls. And Sean tried to play that ball through to James and just out of his reach. So Mason back on the ball, working it around through the defense, side to side here, trying to find some space.
Oh.
He's gonna
Out.
out of
There we
bounds
go.
there. All right, we're gonna get a look here at this Ryan save on this corner kick. Oh man,
Wow.
that was number maybe 16
Just
Mason
rocked
player.
it.
Yeah, he had a free run on the ball and just
Thankfully, he hit it right in the
yeah.
line. Yeah. Good skills on both players, really.
Yeah, really.
Great header, great block.
All right, we got a Mason throw in here on the far sideline.
Pretty unlucky.
James tries to clear it there, hits off his
Yeah.
foot, out of bounds for another corner kick. So hopefully we can get some bodies on these Mason players and not let them get a free header off. All right, Mason looks to line it up here. We'll see in just a minute. Ball's coming in. Plays it long here. So out of bounds for an East goal kick. All right, Seth tries to play it down the sideline. It goes out of bounds for a Mason throw. Louise does good there to win that. See if Chris can get on it. I don't know what that was. I think we got a foul on East.
Looked like Luis pulled him a little bit.
Yeah. All right. Mason kick. Ball's in.
Jason.
He's got that one.
Wow.
So back to third or fourth head ball they had on a corner or free kick. So we'll get a replay on this one. See number 20. And
Just unfortunate.
Yep.
I mean, you can only take so many onslaughts like that.
yeah. All right, they got 7 minutes here to see if they can answer. See if they can figure out how to get some possession going and get something into the attack. So all right, Louise is under pressure here in the corner. Out of bounds, Mason for an East throw. right, we got Sean moving forward here. See if he can find some help. We got Seth moving into the attack, trying to get some numbers forward. But ball lost back to Mason, who looking to play it through, but Caleb's there to put some pressure on the Mason player, and who hits it out of bounds. So, all right, Mason looking to move the ball around here, knocked out of bounds by East, so we'll have a Mason throw on the far sideline. Long throw here by Mason. Ball's coming in. Put a lot of pressure there on Ryan, but Ryan does good there to win the ball, or to collect the ball.
Easily cleaned up by
Yeah.
Ryan. Just see if we can get some threatening attack going here.
Ryan plays it long there. Chris just unable to flick it. I think he was trying to flick the ball forward to Owen. Mason will move it around in the defense. We'll put some pressure on and cause a turnover there. Juan does good to win the ball. Plays it back to James. He's got looking for some space. Plays a good ball into Chris. Tries to find Sean, but pass just wasn't there. So ball cleared out by Mason all the way back to Ryan, who sets it down and sends it long down the right sideline. Owen does good there to win possession. See if he can find some feet. Mason.
Oh.
No, ball's still in over there. Mason comes away with it and plays it forward. Caleb's putting the pressure on.
Yeah. Doesn't like that.
Yeah. It's awful far from where we are. It looked like he hit the ball out of bounds, but I guess not. I don't know why the ref's talking to Emerson. And maybe he was just standing there.
Yeah.
See if we can see a replay here.
He got ball.
That's awful close there to even call a foul, let alone give a card.
Yeah. That's unfortunate.
Yep. So Caleb's off the field now after that yellow card. He'll able to come back in though on the next stoppage, but looks like Sean's going to get himself a card.
Wow. There's something about this corner over here that is. So I think that the accusation is a little bit of too much body with a little bit of a shove there at the end. That probably warranted a yellow. You can see there's a lot of emotion here.
Yeah. No doubt it's a foul. But you're going to shield the ball in the corner, you better expect that they're going to be coming in hard, especially at a close game at the end.
Yeah,
So,
totally. I guess it accomplishes what East wants to happen, which is to stop the clock. So we'll take
Stops
it, right?
it anyway.
Yeah, keep throwing cards if you need to. So, see if we can play some soccer without any cards.
Well, that stoppage allowed Caleb to come back on, so now he's back on the field. They're going to do the same thing, so we'll see who's going to come in now. Jason comes in. Looks like Mason comes away with possession, and they're just going to try to hold it on the sideline and, get the throw in there, which they did. Nope, they've got called another foul.
Wow.
Marcos will line it up, play it short.
Do some more.
Emerson's going to come in. There, now it's going to be an East throw.
I was going to say, is that a foul? Yep, foul
Yep.
Mason, yeah.
Got throw in out of bounds there
we
off
go.
Mason.
So it could have been a foul.
Yeah. All right, Chris plays the ball over here to James. He's got some space.
Seth Kaiser's pushing up. He wants it. He's ready.
Yep, Mason wins it back, and they'll play it back out. Marcos will play for possession there. I think he's in no hurry to do anything with it, so. We'll send it long. Pressure's coming. Ryan comes out to clear it down the field. It's out of bounds for Mason throw.
Two minutes remaining in the game.
Anything? No.
No, he's going to stop the clock or just let it run. I'm surprised he's not stopping the clock. Typically, this time of a game like this, they're going to, the last 3 minutes, they're going to stop the clock almost every time the ball goes out of bounds. So,
Oh, just getting a little
Jason
too
plays
hungry.
it there, but nobody forward to chase it. So, keeper's got it. Doesn't seem to be in much of a hurry. He's going to punt it out. Seth gets in position there and has it.
Yep, making sure he gets back far
Getting
enough.
sub, yep.
Oh, sub action.
All right. Ball's just getting headed around. Not much possession for either team. Just Mason just
frantic.
looking to send it.
Just frantic.
Send it to waste time as the final seconds of the
You could really
game click
tell-
away.
You could really tell how Mason feels they kind of escaped
Yeah.
with one the way they're kind of playing here at the end. Very, very frantically scared to clear the ball. So,
Last chance here for East.
and that's time. An unfortunate loss for the Thunderhawks. Mason continues to be undefeated.
Yeah, it sure
And,
was disappointing as
yeah.
Mason maintains their first place position in the league. So we'll see you on the next one.
Have a good night.